Holy Joe Rock and Roll reporting to you live from Krakow. Talk about my new book, Men Are From Mars, Why Women Love My Penis. This is a in-depth look at not only the differences between the way men and women think, but why. We look at why women think the way they think. And we may sometimes call women emotional, irrational, overly sensitive. But what if research actually shows that although women might be extremely book smart, they are just stupid? Let me give you some examples. You live with a woman, she's your girlfriend or your wife, you have a car. Your girlfriend can drive, she has a driver's license, she has driven in the past, but as long as you've been with her, you've driven her, you've been the driver. You know, maybe when you're home or you're in town, there's no reason to drive anywhere, so it's only when you go out of town or go visit her, your in-laws or your parents or family, you have to drive, and you're the one driving. You've often asked if she would like to drive, and she says, no, you can drive. You're the man, you drive. Okay, great. Everything seems to be fine. Suddenly, your woman says, we should get a new car. And you ask, but what's wrong with the car we have? Everything's working. You know, we've got anti-lock brakes, we've got airbags, we've got the Sport Edition. Everything works in the car. There's nothing wrong with it as far as you are concerned as a man, right? Logically thinking, rationally, the car works, everything's working. But your woman says, we need a new car. And you ask the questions that a sales guy would ask. You say, what's the value proposition in buying a new car? Why do we need a new car? Help convince me. You know, sell me on the idea that we need a new car. And all she can come up with is, because the car is old. And you say, well, yeah, the car is a few years old. Maybe even more than a few years old. But everything works. It's paid off. I'm happy with the car. I'm the one driving. What's the problem? And that's when you finally realize that, yes, while women may be emotional, fragile, subject to PMS, you name it. Very smart book-wise, right? They've got double E degrees, they've got degrees up the yin-yang. But are they stupid? When you finally understand, why do I need to buy a new car? And you finally realize that she says, because it gives us status to have a new car. And you put it all together and you say, okay, you want me to buy something I don't need, a new car. Something I don't need, with money I don't have because you want me to take out a credit, to impress people that you don't even like. That is not only irrational, that's just plain stupid. Just one example in my book, Men Are From Mars, Why Women Love My Penis. I hope to give you updates on some of the new chapters very shortly. I hope you've enjoyed this, and let's talk soon. All right? Take care now. Holy Joe Rock and Roll, as always, reporting live from Krakow.